Now, some people might have noticed that the president seems a little off some of the time. Now, some of the things that they noticed was the fact that he can't pay attention. He sort of meanders in his speeches. I do that sometimes. And not only that, but he says ridiculous things. I've also said that sometimes, but for him, it seems to be a pattern. Now, something, and that would be my line of thinking, is because he's an idiot. However, others have been floating the possibility that he's maybe at the early stages of Alzheimer's. I don't know if that's true. I'm not a doctor. So I'm just going to immediately come out and say that. I'm not going to play, the Fox News A-team with Dr. Abloh and say that, oh, yeah, definitely Alzheimer's. No. Again, I'm not going to say that. Again, not a doctor. However, Alex Jones, he's also noticed this, and he has an interesting theory of his own. Now, he believes that President Trump is being drugged. Watch.
I was told this by high-level sources, and it was evident, and especially after Reagan was shot in his first year in office, when he was acting like Trump and doing the right things, that he never really recovered. They gave him cold blood and his transfusion that causes brain damage. They slowly gave him small amounts of sedatives. It's known that most presidents end up getting drugged. Small dosages of sedatives till they build it up. Trump's such a bull, he hasn't fully understood it yet. But I've talked to people, multiple ones, and they believe that they are putting a slow sedative that they're building up that's also addictive in his Diet Cokes and in his iced tea, and that the president by 6 or 7 at night is basically slurring his words and is drugged. Now, first they had to isolate him to do that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've talked to people that talk to the president now at 9 at night. He is slurring his words. And I'm going to leave it at that.
No, you're not. You're obviously not going to leave it at that. But, okay, but let's first break this down. Okay. Alex Jones thinks the government is drugging the president. Based on what? Inside sources. I've got some very high-level sources. Really, Alex, can you name your sources? I mean, you seem rather intent on everyone else naming their sources in the White House. Why don't you name yours? We're waiting. We're waiting. Oh, but Jeff, you don't understand. This is super, super serious, right? I mean, lives are literally on the line, as he's going to point out later. Yeah, okay. Sure, dude. Sure. All right. No. Let's talk about what this segment is actually about. But first, I'm going to show you more.
And I've talked to folks that have talked to him directly. So notice, oh, he's mentally ill. Oh, he's got Alzheimer's. They isolate him. Then you start slowly building up the dose. But instead of titrating it like poison, like venom of a cobra or a rattlesnake or a water moccasin, where you build it up slowly so that you get a immunity to it, you're building it slowly so the person doesn't notice it. First, it's almost zero, just a tiny bit, and then a little more, and then your brain subconsciously becomes addicted to it and wants it, and so as the dose gets bigger and bigger, you get more comfortable in it. The president's about 2 months into being covertly drugged. Now, I'm risking my life, by the way, telling you all this. I was physically sick before I went on air, because I'm smart. I don't mean that in a braggadocious way. I mean, I'm not dumb.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Because your entire theory sounds pretty fucking dumb. No. Here's what this whole thing's about, okay? Trump, he's just super dumb. And he also happens to be getting older. Now, of course, there are a lot of Jones viewers that think that Hillary Clinton was also sick or dead, or a lizard person, alien, demon, look, depending on whatever conspiracy theory they believe in, and that her behavior when she fell down was caused by a brain tumor or something. I don't know. Oh my God, Hillary's sick, she's dying. She's so unfit for office. Well, hey, look, she's not in office, so maybe it did work. There's that. Now, those same people, get this, we'll look at that, and we'll look at the idea that Trump may have early symptoms of Alzheimer's, which I'm not saying. And they'll be like, fake news. Fake news. You're just attacking the president. Fake news. Again, I'm not saying he does have Alzheimer's. I'm not a doctor. I'm actually more apt to believe that Trump's is plain old dumb. However, some have speculated that based on his family's history of Alzheimer's, that it's possible that he might be in the early stages of it. Again, this is not me saying that. I'm not actually buying into it. I think he's just an idiot. I'm pointing out people who do believe that, though. And look, that's got people in the Trump camp a little worried. In fact, they've been scared about this for a while, and they've been coming up with theories as to Trump's mental state. Now, earlier in May, you had Roger Stone. Now, Stone is an associate of Alex Jones and a longtime ally of Donald Trump. Now, he previously claimed that rumors of Trump's mental decline were intended to invoke the 25th Amendment and remove President Trump from office. Now, here comes Alex Jones with an actual insane theory on Trump's mental health involving him being systematically drugged. It's not Trump's fault. No, he's a bull. So he doesn't notice that he's being drugged and then he's getting addicted. He's been 2 months, he's 2 months into his drugged presidency, says Alex Jones, so that when they bring the 25th Amendment charges against him, it's not his fault. It's not our fault. It's the government, the deep state working against you. Man, look. Again, I'm not buying this Alzheimer's, and I'm not buying the fact that he's being drugged, or the idea that he's being drugged. Okay? I think that, again, he's stupid. Trump's never been a smart person. He's never been the most intelligent person. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay? This is somebody who has bankrupted casinos. You'd have to be pretty stupid and inept to bankrupt a casino. He's not a smart person. That's documented fact. But hey, look, if you want to make insane excuses about the president and his mental state, go ahead. Those of us in the real world know exactly who is to blame for Trump's incompetence, and that, of course, falls to Trump. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.